Okay. Yeah. That's good. All right. All right, Shalom. First, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh. Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Kakadash. I want to say Shalom to the Akim and Akwas who might be listening. Double honors to the elders and the apostles of GMS. Say double honors to my teachers at GMS Orlando and the Truth. Ahabatham to the church. And Shalom to the Akim Akwaf that might be listening. I just want to do a quick lesson on this struggle that we have to endure. We have to endure. Let me give you something about what's going on with me. Let me tell you how this lesson was inspired. First, through the will and power of Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai, but it was some struggles that we all go through, being in these bodies, being in Esau's kingdom, being in bondage. We go through all kinds of adversities and difficulties and trials. And so I just wanted to touch on that. And like we have to understand that Yahweh B'Shem Shai is with us. That we are his chosen people, that he's with us. I mean, even when we mess up, he's still with us. And that's always a message that my teachers at GMS Orlando and the Truth was always brung out. They always brung out that, no matter, I can't say no matter what. I'm not going to say no matter what, but the Lord is with us. The Lord is with us. So I'm going to get into that. I'm going to get into that right there, the struggle that we go through here. And I'm going to start and turn the light up here. Table of contents. No, not that. Notes. Yeah. All right. Yeah, I'm gonna start and in Genesis 32, and I'm gonna start at 24. So like, let me clean these glasses out because I can't. They dirty. Yeah, but yeah, you know, man, hey, Chaasad'YAH Bashima Shah, man. Like I was saying, man, you know, my teachers have always told us, you know, that the Lord is with you. The Lord is with us, man. You know, even when we mess up, He's still with us, man. You know, all He wants is a solid effort. You know, all He want to know is that you did your best. You know, like any father would his son. You know, you did your best to the best of your ability, and you know, the Lord has always been with us. All right, I'm gonna start at Genesis 24, and it says, and Jacob was left alone, and there wrestled a man with him until the breaking of the day. And when he saw that he prevailed not against him, he touched the hollow of his thigh, and the hollow of Jacob's thigh was out of joint as he wrestled with him. So Jacob was wrestling with an angel at the time, with a power. He was wrestling with a power, and we are also powers. You know, through the will and grace and mercy of Yahweh Bashima Shai. You know, to a certain degree, we are powers too, because you know, that goes into Israel. Let me get my notes. That goes into Israel, man. You know, Chaasad'YAH. You know, he's a power. He's a prince of the power. You know, but like I was saying, it's a difficult thing. Just like here. You know what I'm saying? In spiritual Babylon, you gotta go through all kinds of stuff, man. You know, you gotta go through different type of illnesses. You gotta go through things with your rib. You go through things with other people, you know, with them other nations. And man, I'm up here, man. I'm up here in the headquarters of Babylon, and man, it's a struggle up here, man. It's a struggle, you know. You know, I forget sometimes that it's over 10 million people just here alone. You know what I'm saying? So me standing in these lines and seeing if I can get this and get that, you know, to help me out. You know, it's a job within itself, man. It's a struggle. And then you got people that get out of bed and, you know, that work evil upon their beds, and when and when the light is up, you know, I'm paraphrasing, it's work evil upon their beds, and when the day come, they work it. You know what I'm saying? When the light come, they do it. You got people that get out of bed. You got people that be at home at night thinking how they can make make it hard for the next man. You know what I'm saying? And then get out and do it. You know what I'm saying? So I'm seeing all this stuff, you know, and it's a struggle. It's a struggle. I got some physical things, some physical ailments coming up with me, man. And you know, what really inspired me was like this story, because like it reads in 25, he said, and when he saw that he prevailed not against him, he touched the hollow of his thigh, and the hollow of Jacob's thigh was out of joint. And that's what I'm suffering with. I'm suffering with my legs. You know what I'm saying? Like that. I heard the elder say one time, he said that Jacob got them chicken legs. Well, I got them chicken legs. I must be Jacob. I got them chicken legs, man. And I'm dealing with it. My daddy had it, and I got it. So, you know, but we go through these struggles. And it's more I want to read on that. In 26, in Genesis 32 and 26, it reads, and he said, let me go, for the day breaketh. So they wrestled. So Jacob was wrestling all night. Jacob was wrestling all night, and this goes into this record right here goes into like where we come from as a people. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, where we come from, you know, who we are, you know, who our forefathers are, you know, and what stock we come from. We come from that line, you know. Wadi Haba Shema Shah. But I'm keep on reading. And 26 read, and he said, let me go, for the day breaketh. And he said, I will not let thee go, except thou bless me. 27 reads, and he said unto him, what is thy name? And he said, Yaiquab. And Yaiquab, that name Yaiquab or Jacob goes into supplanter or taking hold of the heel. And I don't have that scripture now, but it's a scripture going into how when the two were born, when Jacob and Isaac was born, no, sorry, Salakia. When Esau and Jacob were born, Esau came out first, and Jacob came out with his hand on Esau's heel. So that's why, you know, Yaiquab, you know, the meaning of Yaiquab is supplanter or taking hold of the heel. So that's what Jacob did, and that's going into let me see if I got it. That's going into that one is going into struggle. Let me see, because I ain't got no Wi-Fi out here. Let me see if I can get it. Or does anybody have that? Let me see if anybody watching. It might help. Yeah, somebody watching. Anybody? Shalom. How about Shema Shah? Bashem Kadash. Shalom, Azaria. I've been meaning to call you, brother. I need that scripture. We'll go into the two children, Jacob grabbing Esau's heel. I wanted to go into that a little bit because it suits, it goes right along with what I'm talking about. If you can get it, the water. If you can't, the water, y'all brush your mouth shot. It's good to hear from you. But anyway, like I was saying, I got the big bro watching. But like I was saying, that Yaiquab goes into supplanter. So that supplanter is like, you know, it ain't wicked, but you figuring how you can get things done without hurting anybody, you know, like that. Let me see what the big brother put up. Salakia. Oh, okay, Genesis 25. Let me see if I can get that, because I ain't got no Wi-Fi out here. Let me see. See if I can get that. Let's see. Bible, Genesis. Come on, man. Oh, it's stuck. Table of contents. Okay. Genesis 25 and 26. Water. Genesis 25. Okay. Oh, this is a good app. It worked with no Wi-Fi. 25 and 26. And it reads, this is Genesis 25 and 26. And it reads, and after came his brother out. Well, I need to go up. I'm going to start at 25. 24. Nah, I might as well go into it. The Spirit lead me there. All right. I start at 21. Genesis 25 and 21. And it reads, and Isaac entreated the Lord for his wife because she was barren. And the Lord, Yahweh Shema Shai, it was entreated of him. And Rebekah, his wife, conceived. And the children struggled together within her. And she said, if it be so, why am I thus? And she went to inquire of the Lord. And the Lord said, unto her, 2 nations are in thy womb. 2 nations. So so it's two different. Hold on, 2 nations. Hold on, I'm getting ahead of myself. So the Lord said there's 2 nations, and it's 23, and it reads, and the Lord said unto her, 2 nations are in thy womb, and 2 manner of people. So 2 manner, they different. They got different ways. Of people shall be separated from thy bowels, and the one shall be stronger than the other people, and the elder shall serve the younger. That's going into Esau eventually. I'm getting ahead of myself, but eventually, like the scriptures say, the elder is going to serve the younger. And when her days to be delivered were fulfilled, behold, there were twins in her womb, and the first came out red, and that's Esau, because he had no pigment. He had no pigment. He had no color, no melanin in his skin. He was red, and the blood showed forth through his skin. So he was red all over like a hairy garment. And that's the white man. That's Esau. Red and hairy all over. And they called his name Esau. And after that came his brother out. And his hand took hold of Esau's heel. Notice they didn't describe Jacob. Because Jacob looked like everybody else. If he wasn't red, you know what I'm saying, like that, then they would say, ooh, what's this? But anyway, it says that Esau, it says that Jacob, it said, and after that came his brother out, and his hand took hold of Esau's heel, and his name was called Yaquah. And that's all I'm gonna go into right there. But this isn't what I was looking for. It come and go. I'm going to stick with the notes I have. Wadi, how about Shema Shad for that, brother? But I'm going to the struggle that we having, you know? The struggle that we having. It's lucky if I'm all over the place. You know, I'm trying to get the structure down to where the more I do it, the better I get. Lord willing, out of Wawa Tazah. But anyway, so yeah, so that's the meaning of Yaquah or Jacob. He's a supplanter. And let's see what else I got. Hold on, I got some better notes here. Right, okay. Genesis, Yaquah. Second they're just changing everything. All right, let me go to struggle. Yeah, struggle. So I'm gonna go into 2nd Ezra 7, and I'm gonna start at 7. We'll start at 7. You know, concerning like I said, how these things, you know, how our struggles is here, how these adversities that we go through, and there's more I can get into as far as Jacob and Esau, because like Jacob wrestled, right? The Negro, Latino, and Native American, right? We come from Jacob. So like Jacob wrestled, you know what I'm saying, with his hip out of socket. Now I don't know how painful that is, but I deal with sciatic nerve, and that's painful. It's been keeping me up all night. And I know how that is. So can you imagine struggling wrestling with somebody, and your hip is out of joint? That's the people we come from. That's the line of people that we come from. You know, we just like Jacob's name means, supplanter. Anything we like put our hand to, like, you know, like we put the flavor to it. Like anything Negro, Latino, Native American, you know what I'm saying, put their hand to, you know, it don't flourish, but it has flavor. You know what I'm saying? It has flavor. Just like with the hip hop thing, you know, that started right here in this park right here, man. That started right here in this park, man. You know, I can remember as a kid coming to this park right here, and they setting up them big ass speakers, 2 turntables and a mixer, and plugging all of that shit into the street light. You know what I'm saying? Like that. We stay out here until Jacob and Ephraim start acting the fool. You know what I'm saying? You know that's coming about 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock. You know what I'm saying? But you know, we add that flavor to it, man. So Jacob, we come from a strong bloodline, man, a lineage. I didn't go into the line, but I can go into the line a little bit. You can look at King David. King David came from that line. And he was a great man. King David slew the, you know, he was putting hell on everybody. Wadi Al Shah, you know, and we eventually we are gonna have it all and forever to enjoy it, like the elders say in Chicago. All right, we're gonna say, huh? Come here. You got a question? Oh, now she on. You got a question? No, some kid. I don't know who she talking to. But anyway, so that's the line we come from. We come from great men. You know, we come from great men. So like I was saying, like the elder in Chicago say, man, we're gonna have eternity. We're gonna have everything and eternity to enjoy it. You know, to really enjoy it. So I want to get into the last piece of this. All right, I don't want to make it too long, cause I say something wrong, I'm gonna get a call. You understand? And I don't want that call. So I'm gonna get into the last piece of this. Lord willing, is edifying. Oh, all right, I'm here already. All right, second Esdras 7. I'm gonna start at 7. It said, and it reads, the entrance thereof is narrow, and it is set in a dangerous place to fall, like as if there were a fire on the right side, on the right hand, Salakia, and on the left a deep water, and one only path between them both, even between the fire and the water, so small that there could but one man go there at once. So it's saying that this shit here is like, it's like, this shit here is like, man, you gotta like, it's like a video game, but live. I'm saying, like, you gotta think on shit, man. This here life, man, you gotta think, you gotta use wisdom and think on shit. You gotta, like your first step, man, like every step, you gotta think about shit. Every entranceway you go into, you gotta evaluate that shit. You gotta think about that shit. You getting in your car, you gotta think. You getting out your car, you going in the store, you gotta think, you gotta look. You know what I'm saying? And it's just that treacherous, like the scripture says, dangerous place. It's a dangerous place, and we have to suffer these adversities. Yeah, and it reads, and one only. I already read that. I'm gonna skip down to 9. And if this city now were given, this is the hit right here. This is the piece right here, and this is second Esdras 7 and 9. And it stood out to me about that struggle. It says, if this city now were given unto a man for an inheritance, if he never shall pass the dangers set before it, how shall he receive this inheritance? So we gotta go through this shit. We gotta go through it. We gotta go through it. It was already written in the scriptures. We have to go through this. You know, And Wadi Halba Shema Shai, he written the story the way he read it, the way he wrote it. So, he's always with us. He's always with us. The Wadi Halba Shema Shai, he's always with us. But there's something else I wanted to go into towards the end. And I think Salakia, let me see right quick. Let me check my notes, because there's something else that the Lord gave me. Yeah, but the Lord be with you, man, because oh yeah, I got to get that phone. Damn. All right, I ain't got no internet, so I'm going to have to end it. But let me just speak as a man a little bit. The Lord is with us, man, because we man, to go through this stuff that we go through, and survive and still go through it, man. I mean, with all the slavery thing and all of that, and still go through it. All this wrestling we doing, wrestling with this, wrestling with the job, wrestling with the woman, wrestling with the other nations, wrestling with our own mind, man, with our own flesh. You know what I'm saying? Just like Jacob, we doing a lot of wrestling, man. But I don't know, man. The Lord had me. Oh, that's what it is. The Wadi Haba Shema Shah. The Lord be with us, man. The Lord be with us, like even when shit get quiet, even when shit be quiet, even when things be like quiet, right? Like you be, you be going through your day or whatever, and you be wanting to be inspired. You know what I'm saying? You be wanting to be inspired to do a lesson or see something through spiritual eyes and do a lesson on it or something like that. Even when it's quiet, man, the Lord is with you. Even when it's quiet, when ain't nothing going on, ain't nothing happening as far as not adversity, because he with you, you know what I'm saying, in the adversity. But he's with you when things ain't ain't moving spiritually, in the way that you want it to go, because I know some of us would want to do a lesson every day or 2 or 3 times a day. You know what I'm saying? Like that. So, even when it's quiet, man, you know what I'm saying? Just trust and believe that Yahweh B'Shem Shai is with you, man. Like that. And just keep on like Jacob did, man. Keep on like Jacob. I mean, man, he wrestled with his hip out of joint. He wrestled with his hip out of joint. He wrestled the power. And we are powers too, man. We are powers too. Yasharallah. That's what I wanted to go into. I wanted to look up how does one become a prince? Because scriptures say we are Yasharallah. Salaki, I believe is he prince of the power. Let me check my note. He prince of the power, if I'm not mistaken. Maybe I put that phone there. Let me see if I can check the book. Yeah, Yasharallah. He prince of power. He the prince of power. He's the prince of the power. Hold on, let me get this. Salaki, let me get this right quick. Cause the Lord just gave it to me. Let me get it back. Come on, man. Wow, y'all. Let me see. Right. No. Lahala. No, that ain't it. Shemai, Shuwala, Yahweh, Allah Hayyanava. I know it's in the booklet. Yeah, it is. Chaasad'YAH, Israel. Can I go into it? I can't get to it. But what I wanted to do was go into like how, like what do you do? What are the things that are like like the structure on how a prince is made? And I would figure, this is me just speaking, I would figure that a prince would have to go through some things to become a prince, just like a king would have to go through some things to become a king. You know what I'm saying? And the scriptures is saying that, you know, we are the Prince Yasharallah. Yasharallah. Right. He Prince of Power. So, right. So, like, what did, you know, like, I just wanted to get that, just to bring in more edification of that, of what it is to be, become a prince, or how a prince becomes a prince and a king becomes a king. A king has to do certain things to become a king. Um, you know, he has to know the laws, you know what I'm saying, the statutes of his kingdom from the previous king. You know, he has to know how to rule. He has to be balanced. He has to be just and balanced. You know what I'm saying? In judgment. So through these adversities, man, we get those different blessings, those different characteristics, man. We get them, you know. Like right now, I'm living with my mother-in-law, and it's been a minute since I lived with anybody else. The Wadi Habashim Shai. And so you know, she's an older woman, about 67 or 76, something like that. And so she's always been in control of her environment. So, you know, she pop off sometimes. So, you know, I have to use wisdom, man. I have to think about it. Now, if I pop off on, it's getting too close to winter. I'm be out in these streets. Nah, I'm just bush. Hey man, Thawadi, how about Shemal Shah for tuning in? Isaiah, man, Thawadi, how about Shemal Shah for your precept? How about them to the church? And Shalom. I'm gonna close with where's that? Dang. Forgive me, I'm all over the place. Isn't it? Salakia. Yeah, I'm close with curses. All right. Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Shalak, Rayam, Wa Anashim, Wa Abadim, Wa Haragium, Wa Mashapadium, Al Kal Adawamium, Wa Gawadium, Wa Ayaba Ayaba Yam Noah, Baba Kusha, Baba Kusha, Baba Kusha, Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Tawada, Aman. Yeah, I'm gonna say Shalom, Yahweh Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim Kakadash, Ahabatam. Oh wow. Oh oh okay. Oh, he brought out a lot. Hold up, Salakia. I missed one. Okay. Uh GMS Orlando and the Truth brought out Genesis 25 and 25, and it reads, and the first came out, read all over, right? And he brung out GMS Atlanta and the Truth, brung out Genesis 25 and 26. I read that. Genesis 25 and 26. Okay, all right. That's what the elder. That's what my big bro brung out. So Shalom, Ahabatham, Yahweh Mahar. I'll turn it off.